I'm being transferred overseas from next week, and Abby wants to know your number.
Hi, Charles. It's been a while. Abby wants my number? Come to think of it, I don't know her number.
I won't come back home for a while this time, so maybe she's worried.
It's not like I can do anything to relieve her concerns, though. The last time you were stationed overseas, you didn't come back for a year, did you? I thought you finally came back.
I did, but I have to work abroad again. This time I'm supposed to come back sooner than the last time.
I haven't seen you in a few years. And I haven't seen Abby since the wedding.
I guess she wants to reconnect with you. Is it okay if I give her your number?
Sure. How long are you going to be staying abroad?
It'll be at least 6 months. Then I'll come home. If I will have to stay longer, I may move overseas with Abby.
Oh, okay. That sounds tough, but good luck with your work.
As always, you don't sound sincere.
I am. I support you. I have something to tell you, by the way.
What? Did you get a divorce or something?
You're rude as always. I didn't get a divorce. It's more like something opposite.
Opposite? Are you getting married? But you are married.
Will you just shut up and listen? We get along better than getting a divorce. We get along so well that we're having a baby.
You are?
I'm pregnant. That's what I wanted to tell you.
Wow, congratulations. I can't imagine you being pregnant, but that's great. Good luck. I'll give Abby your number.
All right, thanks. It'll be tough to work abroad, but I'm wishing you good luck. Good luck to both of us. Hi, Angela. It's Abby. Thank you for getting in touch with me. It must be tough for you that Charles is being transferred overseas. I know you'll miss him, but I hope you let your hair down and have some fun. Thank you, I will. By the way, I thought you already had a child. Oh, no, not yet. I got pregnant only recently. I was surprised to hear that yesterday. I thought I already had a nephew or a niece. So I've been wanting to see your child, but I can't see him or her yet. Not yet, but you will be able to see him or her in 6 months. We have to wait a while then. Okay. Visit our house when you have time. I'll talk to you again soon. I will. Come visit us too someday. There's not much to do, but we would love to have you here if you have time. I would love to, if I have a chance. See you then.
I heard that you and Abby have been hanging out recently. I'm relieved to know that Abby has you around.
What? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? You've been hanging out with Abby recently, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
What? Are you feeling shy?
What would I feel shy about?
Hanging out and interacting with your sister-in-law is nothing to feel shy about. Feel free to keep on hanging out with her. I'll be less worried about Abby if she has you around.
Charles, what are you talking about?
That's all I wanted to say. I can't come back home anytime soon. So I've been worried about her. But I'm relieved to know that you've been a good friend to her. Don't depend on her too much, though. There's only so much she can do, even though she used to be a nursery teacher.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'll text you again later. I'm going to bed, so no need to reply.
Wait! I've been asking you a question. I don't know what you're talking about. Hi, Abby. Do you have a minute? I have something to ask you. Hi, Angela. Is something wrong? Charles texted me saying something that didn't make sense. He thinks we've been hanging out recently. Oh, Charles told you. I didn't know what he was talking about. We only texted each other once and haven't seen each other at all. I'm sorry I told him that. I didn't want to make him worried. Make him worried? He thought I was living every day lonely and uneasy, and I felt bad to make him worried. That's why I told him that we've been hanging out, and told him not to worry. Oh, I see. I understand. But I don't think you need to lie to him. You can tell him honestly the next time he asks. You're right. I didn't mean to lie to him, but I made him think that we had been hanging out. I hope you let me know beforehand next time. I was confused when he told me about it out of the blue today. Right. I'll let you know in advance next time. But I don't want to make him worried. So will you please not tell him about our conversation? I'll tell him the truth when he comes back. I see. Can you go along with him if he talks about us again? I don't want to tell him anything about our conversation. Please don't tell him anything. I don't want to make him worried. Alright, if you say so. Let me know if something happens. Text me again if you need me.
Are you kidding me?
What? What are you talking about? What happened now?
I thought you were better than this. I'm really disappointed in you. I never thought you would do something like this.
What are you talking about? I'm having a hard time comprehending the situation.
I can't believe you've been making Abby take care of your child for 2 months.
What?
What are you doing leaving your child with her for 2 months?
Wait. What are you talking about?
I expected more from you. Abby told me not to say anything to you because she felt bad. But I couldn't leave it be, that's why I texted you.
Can you explain to me what's going on? Did you say I made Abby take care of my child?
You are insane for leaving your child with your sister-in-law for 2 months. Even though she's your sister-in-law, you are too dependent on her. Think about the trouble you're causing her.
My child hasn't been born yet.
What? Then who is this child?
Are you kidding me? You're the one who's causing me trouble.
What?
You weren't making any sense when you texted me last time. This time is even worse. I know you never listen to me, but this is crossing the line. My patience is running out. Explain to me what's going on. I haven't even given birth yet. It's impossible to leave my child with Abby.
You haven't given birth yet? Seriously? What's going on here?
You have to start listening to me. My due date is next month.
What?
How can I leave my baby in my stomach with her? You would have realized if you had thought about it for a second. Are you stupid?
Hold on, I'm so confused and panicked.
There's no way I can make Abby take care of my child. My child doesn't exist on Earth yet. Plus, I've never been to your house. Just tell me what this is all about.
But there is a child in my house.
What?
Abby says he's your child.
He's not. I'll be honest with you. I haven't seen Abby. I've never gone to your house, and she's never come to mine.
You're joking, right?
I knew something was wrong when you texted me last time. But you didn't listen to me at all. So I couldn't say anything. So I texted Abby, and she said she didn't want to make you worry. That's why I couldn't tell you anything.
Do you mean you and Abby haven't seen each other at all? She said you two have been hanging out often. She once said she couldn't call me back because she was with you. What the hell was that?
Those are all lies. I don't know why she lied to you. But you flipped out on me when I didn't do anything. I'm having a baby in a month. I wouldn't trust anybody with my baby so soon after birth. Think before you talk.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I'll ask Abby about it. I'm so sorry.
You didn't even ask me when my baby girl would be born. You're unbelievably rude.
You are having a girl. The baby who is in our house is a boy. He doesn't look like he was born recently. It doesn't add up.
There's nothing more that I know. So ask Abby and demand an explanation. Just don't get me involved again.
I apologize about yesterday. Abby explained everything. And I wanted to apologize to you sincerely.
What was it all about? Whose child was he?
To make a long story short, he was Abby's legitimate child.
What?
She had him when I was stationed abroad last time. Knowing she'd be in big trouble if I found it out, she made the father sign the birth register and hid the child from me. But the child's father was so irresponsible, and she ended up taking custody of their child. She lied to me and said she was taking care of your child, but she was raising hers in reality.
Wow, that's more messed up than I thought.
I'm sorry to get you involved in this. I know your due date is approaching and it's a difficult time. I'm such a bad brother. I didn't even know your due date until a month before it.
I'm glad you finally understand. You should listen to others in the future.
Yes, you are right.
What are you going to do now? Are you going to raise the child with her?
Abby and I got married to become more financially stable, so I flipped out on her and told her that we wouldn't raise the child together. I can't forgive her for having an affair, let alone forgive her for lying and getting you involved. We will get a divorce.
I think that's a good decision. For you and the child. It's been rough, but keep your chin up.
Thank you. I'm deeply sorry for the trouble I caused you. I decided to take off from work and visit my parents' house. Then I want to come visit you to celebrate the birth of your child.
Thanks. See you around then. You must be drained. Eat something delicious and recharge yourself.
After serious consideration, Charles came to the conclusion to divorce Abby. He couldn't forgive her for lying and deceiving him. Abby ended up being kicked out of the house. Charles contacted Abby's parents. He explained to them the situation and told them to take Abby to their house. Abby's parents expressed a deep apology to Charles. Charles didn't demand compensation for pain and suffering, but he made Abby promise to apologize to Angela. And he told her to stay out of his life. Abby apologized to Angela and moved back to her parents' house. Angela gave birth to a healthy, beautiful baby girl. Charles has been spending all his money on his beloved niece. All's well that ends well.
Pam, I need your help. I can't believe this is actually happening to me. I thought this only happened in the movies. Bad ones. What, Mara? Have you fallen in love with a secret psychopath or something? Because I think we're living proof that that can happen in real life. No, I'm trapped in an elevator at work. What? Are you serious? Yeah, of course I'm serious. I wouldn't joke about that. Okay. Well, where are you? I told you, I'm stuck in the frickin' elevator in my 88th floor office tower. Yes, I know that, Mara, but what floor are you stuck at? I don't know, 66 and 67? So, 66, that's interesting. Yeah, so what? What's so interesting about it? Well, 666 and all. Yes, Pam, that's 666, not 66. Look, just call security in my building and tell them that I'm stuck. I tried jamming the emergency button, but nothing is happening. This old guy is leering at me. He's leering, really? Well, I don't know, more like side-eyeing me. Okay, well, what do I tell them? Tell them that Mara Kennedy from Amos and Schmidt is stuck in the elevator with the devil on the 66th floor. Oh, hey, that actually is a movie, being stuck in an elevator with the devil. I think it's called, Devil. Would you please just call security and get me out of here? Okay, sorry. What's the number? I don't know. I have no idea. Why don't you just look it up? I can't get my internet browser to work. Okay, fine. I'll try my best. Your best? Your best? All right, chill out. I'll get you out. You better. This guy is... I don't know. He has on a white fedora, Pam. Did you say a white fedora? Pam, hello? What's the status of security here? It's getting really hot in this elevator. Well, I can't seem to find the number. What? What do you mean you can't find the number? I'm looking all over the building's website and stuff, but I can't find anything about security. Well, is there something that says directory or something like that? Some contact list? No, there's nothing like that. Why didn't you tell me you couldn't find this like 10 minutes ago? That's 10 minutes of a plan wasted, Pam. Well, I had to go to the bathroom, and I don't like to use my phone for the toilet. Well, fine, just call information then. Information? What is this information you speak of? It's a number that you call and you ask for the number of someplace else. You mean I'm going to have to talk to an actual human being, like someone who breathes air? Yes, Pam, you're going to have to talk to someone who breathes air. But you know that I'm not used to doing that, Mara. I understand that you have a phobia of talking to people on the phone, but I really need you to get over it right now, okay? AI hasn't saved us from every little modern inconvenience just yet. Did you just tell me to get over a phobia? Yeah? Do you know how rude and disrespectful and insensitive it is for someone to tell someone with a phobia to just get over it? Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I mean, seriously, Mara, you hate split pea soup. If I was stuck in an elevator and you had to eat split pea soup to get me out, would you like me to just tell you to get over it? Okay, look, I'm really sorry. Genuinely, okay? Well, all right. It's really tense here. This guy just guessed what kind of skin cream I use, and he was right. What? That's weird. Yeah, so just call information, would you? I can't, Pam. I'm so sorry. All right. What do you mean, Okay, nothing. Sorry, I didn't mean, I meant, aw. Right, Okay, wait, I have an idea. How about you call Greg Fitz? Yeah, Greg can help. And who is Greg Fitz? He's my boss at the firm. Well, one of them. I have 8. You have 8 bosses? Yeah, I know. You really need to move on from that place, Mara. You're so unhappy there, and now you're getting stuck in elevators. I know! I think you've just gotten too comfortable, you know? I mean, you've been there for 15 years. They're taking you for granted, don't you think? You should have been promoted years ago. Yes, I know. Jeez, Pam, can you just call Greg so he can help get me out of here? But the phone. Talking. You can text him, okay? Okay, fine.
Hey, Mara, are you alright? I'm getting some frantic messages from some weird friend of yours named Pam about you being stuck in an elevator.
Greg, oh, thank God. I thought you were never going to text me. It's been 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, I just started getting these texts about 5 minutes ago. I texted you as soon as I got them.
She waited 15 minutes to text you? Was she on the toilet again?
What?
Oh, nothing. So she told you that I was stuck in the elevator with some weirdo then?
Well, she just said that you were stuck in the elevator. She didn't say it was with a weirdo.
He's some older gentleman. And by gentleman, I mean he has a long black trench coat on and a white fedora. And he's chatting my ear off about Venice.
Venice, Italy?
Well, it's not Venice, Florida.
Okay, well, where are you?
The elevator!
What floor, I mean?
Oh, sorry, between the 65th and 67th?
Oh, so the 66th then.
Yes?
That's not good.
It's not the 666th floor, okay, Greg?
Alright, I'm sorry.
So can you just call security so they can send a maintenance crew or something to get me out of here?
Yeah, no problem. Just give me a few minutes.
Thank you very much. Mara, how's it going in there? Are you okay? I guess the maintenance guys are outside reassuring us that they'll get us out in the next 3 hours. 3 hours? Oh my god. Yeah, well, at least my new friend here has some snacks with him. Something called sweetbread or something. It has a strange texture, but I'm starving, so whatever. Weird. So, he's your new friend now? I thought he was a creep. Well, he is a creep, but he does have a certain charm about him that I'm beginning to find appealing. You mean, in a boyfriend way? Ew, gross. No, he's like my dad's age. Okay, then in what way? Well, he's a very cultured guy. He's traveled all over the world. Did I mention he was a psychiatrist? And I guess that he's a pretty famous one, too. Oh yeah? What's his name? Dr. Anton Spector. Spector? Never heard of him. Well, he's fairly renowned. So what, are you impressed by this guy or something? Well, yeah, kind of. He's very impressive. So, have you made an appointment with him yet? Has he given you his sales pitch? No, he hasn't given me that at all. He's not a sleazy lawyer. He's a professional. Well, I think the lack of oxygen has gone to your head. What? Maybe I shouldn't have judged a book by its cover. Yeah, and maybe you should have trusted your first instincts as well. Look, Pam, I know that you have a problem trusting people, talking on the phone, what have you. But not everyone is a crazy serial killer out to get you. That was just one guy in your case. And Raoul has been locked up for a long time. He can't hurt you anymore. Mara, don't say his name. You know how triggering it is for me. All right, sorry, I forgot. You forgot? Well, maybe you're right. Maybe it is the lack of oxygen that's getting to me. I would say so. Well, are they almost there? They stuck the crowbar thingy in between the doors, so now I guess they're going to try to pry the doors open next. What a nightmare. You should sue the entire building. I don't really have the energy for that. I think I will talk Greg into letting me take the rest of the day off, though. The day? Go for the whole week. Pam, I'm sorry I was such a jerk about your phobias and stuff. Well, it's okay. I guess you are under a lot of pressure. Maybe your new shrink friend can help you with that. Yeah, maybe. So, are you going to get his number? Well, actually, he just gave it to me. Uh-huh, of course he did. I knew it. Yeah, so what? And is this to see professionally or recreationally? Recreationally? You know what I mean. Pam, believe it or not, a man and a woman can have a relationship without it being sexual. Oh, you're talking about so-called friendship or something? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know that you've never been able to have a friendship with a man, but I know that I can. Who wants to have that? Men are useless. Yeah, okay, a large portion of them are, but I can't help but think that having lunch with a world-renowned psychiatrist may be kind of interesting. Oh, so you two have a lunch date now? Yeah, we do. Be careful, Mara. Remember what your mom always said, don't talk to strangers. Oh, they're finally prying the doors open. Ugh, oxygen.
Miss Kennedy, good evening.
Oh, Dr. Spector, how are you?
It's not too late, I hope, or have I caught you at a bad time?
Oh no, certainly not, Doctor. I was just going over some files.
Files for the job in the building that almost killed you?
Yes, I suppose so.
I just wanted to tell you how much I've enjoyed our lunches the last month. How much I've enjoyed getting to know you. You're a very interesting person, Mara.
Well, thank you, Doctor. You are as well.
As well. Yes, I love your properness. I am a student of properness myself.
Yes, I can tell. In fact, these lunches are becoming a little too sophisticated for me, I think.
Oh, come now. Whatever do you mean?
Well, I guess I just don't know how you can eat so much meat in the middle of the day.
Salads are for sides, and rabbits, or the few times I've found it necessary to go on a diet. After my European tours, for instance.
I guess you'd be eating a lot on a trip like that.
Oh, you have no idea.
So you really are what are they calling it? I'm so unsophisticated with these things. A foodie.
No, you were doing fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Quite all right. Now, tell me, it's a weekday, is it not?
I guess it is, the last time I checked.
So I would assume that you're in your office?
Yes, I am. And are you in yours?
No, I'm working outside the office today.
Oh, where are you?
I'm in my penthouse at the Moyer building today, actually.
Oh, I didn't realize that you saw patients there.
Well, it's kind of a new thing. There's a premium, but I often find the therapy to be more intensive that way.
And do you think the more intensive, the better?
Well, I suppose it depends on the patient. Each needs their own individual methods, you see.
Uh-huh, and, what methods do you think someone like me would need?
I don't know, Mara. I haven't thought about it. After all, you're not my patient.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
So you're in your office, but you're texting me. Shouldn't you be working right now? I mean, aren't you going to get into trouble?
Well, I doubt it. They don't even really notice what I do anymore.
You said you've been there many years now. Tell me, why do you stay?
Well, I guess I'm just afraid.
Afraid of what?
Afraid of having to start all over again, put resumes out there, get rejected. That's a really stressful thing, you know?
No, I don't. I've never done it.
Yeah, well, I guess not, considering you've always had such a successful practice and all.
I've submitted various research papers over the years and felt a slight worry that they may be criticized, but they never were.
Uh-huh, well, great.
So did something happen in your childhood, perhaps, that triggered this terrible fear?
Terrible fear of what, doctor?
Fear of rejection, of course. Did something traumatize you? A boy? A failed audition, perhaps?
Well, no, I mean, I don't think so.
Think harder.
Well, there was something.
What was it?
It's silly, really.
What was it?
Well, it was a boy.
And what was this boy's name?
His name was Jonathan.
And where did you meet Jonathan?
We met at summer camp in 8th grade. He was my first kiss.
And then what happened? Did he break up with you in front of your friends? Did he call you heavy?
No, it was nothing like that. It was the last day of camp, and I took him behind the equipment shack to tell him that I wanted to keep in touch.
And what did he do, Mara? What did he say?
He said that this was just a summer thing, that he had a girlfriend back home.
What did you do, Mara?
I cried, and then I ran away.
Where? Where did you run?
I just ran as fast as I could, as far as I could. But it was August, so it was hot. Very hot. One of the camp counselors found me about a half a mile down the road and brought me back.
What became of the boy? What became of Jonathan?
I never saw him again. My parents picked me up the next day.
Thank you, Mara. Thank you.
So are you going to, charge me for this or something?
Of course not. This was not a session. Well, so to speak.
Then what was it? I've never told anyone any of that before.
A friend challenging you is all. Do your other friends not?
Well, my best friend is Pam, and she's a little too occupied with her own problems right now.
Oh, what problems are bothering her?
Well, she has some phobias that she's dealing with.
Phobias? Like what?
Well, she's afraid of talking on the phone.
Talking on the phone?
Yes, talking on the phone or basically any interaction with strangers.
The terminology in my business is telephonophobia.
Oh, really? Well, I guess that makes sense then. But I just don't know what to do for her anymore. I think that's part of why we were stuck in the elevator for so long.
Yes, well, it's much more common than you think.
It is?
In this age of texting, people are afraid of hearing a human voice or seeing a human face. But not you, Mara.
Well, I guess not.
I will admit, I'd love to get you on my couch.
Oh, which couch is that?
I'm old enough to be your father.
I know. I was just kidding.
Yes, well, I must admit. I think it's time that you finally come in for a session.
What? Really? You want me to come in for
For analysis, yes.
Oh, well, I don't know if I can really afford a session with a doctor of your prestige.
It's on the house.
Really? But why? What's the catch?
No catch. You would just be
Yes?
giving me the pleasure of practicing my craft with a pristine subject.
Oh, okay, well, if I'm a pristine subject.
You are, Mara. You are.
Hey, Pam, how are you? Oh, hanging in there, I guess. How's the exposure therapy going? Okay, I guess. Have you made any phone calls yet? Baby steps, Mara, baby steps. Well, I do wish that you'd at least try one session with Dr. Spector. doctor. He could help you in one session more than that place could in... How long have you been going there now? 2 months now. And you still haven't made a phone call yet? Jeez. Why are you being so cold about it, Mara? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I didn't realize that I was. Well, you are. And in fact, lately, you've been just very distant. What's been going on? Well, I guess I've just been having a lot of sessions with Anton. Ah, so you two are on a first-name basis now? Well, we are friends, after all. And are you possibly more than friends? I really think that you should go see him, Pam. He could really help you. Mara, you know that I've been, not leaving the house a whole lot lately, right? Yeah? Well, I've been using my mental health sabbatical to do a deep dive into some old, obscure true crime stories lately. Yes, and? Has your doctor ever told you about Benjamin Raspail? No, I don't think so. I don't recommend that you ask him. He might not enjoy being reminded. Well, who was he? He was a cellist in the Cleveland Philharmonic Orchestra, and if you asked Dr. Spector, a very poor one at that. Okay, when was this? 1987. Wow. Raspail disappeared around Christmas, never to be seen again. No one could prove anything, of course, but certain coroners always suspected his psychiatrist. But why? What evidence would they have to assume that? What was it you said he gave you that day on the elevator when you were so hungry? Sweetbread? Do you know what that is? No? Look it up. I think you're playing a very dangerous game, Mara. This psychiatrist has gotten into your head, and I'm afraid it may cost you your life. Oh, come on, that's ridiculous. I know Anton. He would never kill anybody. Do you really know him, though? I'm thinking not. Well, I'm starting to. Where was he born? Someplace in Europe? Someplace in Europe? Europe is kind of big. That's a little vague, don't you think? You know what? I've had enough of this speculation, Pam. I have to go. I'm waiting for Anton to call me. Yeah, that's right. Call, because some people can do that. Mara, wait.
Good afternoon, Mara.
Oh, hi, Anton.
I'm sorry I didn't call, but I'm at the butcher's shop waiting for my cuts of meat.
Oh, your cuts of meat?
Yes, it usually takes them a little more time for my order.
Uh-huh, and why is that exactly?
Well, some of my choices of cuts are a bit more specific.
Well, you are a gastronome.
Wonderful, you got the nomenclature right. I've taught you well.
Yeah, I'll never say foodie again.
So I would love to have you over for dinner tonight to celebrate.
Celebrate what?
2 months of us knowing each other, to the day.
Really? Wow, you mean...
Yes, it was 2 months ago today that you and I were trapped on that miserable elevator together. But alas, the rest is history.
Yes, Doctor, or Anton. I suppose it is.
So, will you join me this evening? I'm an excellent chef.
Well, yes, of course. It would be my pleasure.
Excellent. Excellent.
Pam, I need your help. What? What's wrong? You were right. You were right about everything. Oh my god. Are you okay? No, I'm in the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom hiding. You're hiding from the doctor? Well, who else would I be hiding from? But why are you hiding from him? We sat down to dinner, okay, and he was in the kitchen cooking, and then he brings it out. And I don't know, Pam, but that stuff looked weird. Well, did he tell you what it was? He said that I should never ask, that it ruins the surprise. So, did you try it? No, I refused. What did he do? He got mad, really mad, and then he told me the real reason that he has me up here, the real reason that we became friends in the first place. What? What did he say? Well, let's just say that he said I looked better holding a bunch of parsley. So it's true? The stories I read, the accusations, the rumors about Ben Raspail? Yes, Pam, it's all true. You were right about it all. Well, what do you want me to do? I need you to call the police right now. Call the police? You want me to call them? Yes, call 911. This man is trying to kill me, Pam. But I can't. I can't, Mara. Yes, you can, Pam. You can do this. I believe in you. No, Mara, I can't. Don't make me. Pam, I know it's hard, but I believe in you. And I know that I haven't been very supportive in the past, and I'm so sorry for that. It's okay, I understand. But from now on, I'm going to be there for you, okay? I promise. Okay, thanks, Mara. I really appreciate that. But you have to do something for me. What? Get me out of here right now! Okay, hold on. Oh, Mara, I don't know. You can do it, Pam. Just dial the numbers. Okay. Do you need a countdown or something? I can always give you a countdown. Okay, yeah, a countdown would be good. Okay, ready? Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Okay, Mara, I did it. I called. Oh my god, you did? Oh, Pam, thank you so much. I knew that you could do it. So where are they? What did they say? They said that they were sending people immediately. What's he doing now? Where is he? I don't know. He was at the bathroom door, but now he's gone. Does he have a knife? Is he armed? Of course he has a knife. He has tons of knives. Okay, sorry. Oh my god, he's texting me. Who, the doctor? Of course!
Hello, Mara. Why don't you come out of there so we can talk? Your session is just getting started.
Stay away from me, Anton. You're out of your mind.
Oh, come now. That's only a matter of perspective.
Yeah, well, it doesn't take a shrink to see that you're a psycho.
This is all so unfortunate, Mara. I quite liked you.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have tried to eat me then.
I can't help the way that I am. I didn't hear you talking in there. You haven't called the police, I take it?
No, I haven't.
Very good girl, Mara. I know that we can work this all out just between us.
I don't know, Anton. I think we may need an interventionist.
Well, look at you, already picking up on the lingo and everything.
Yeah, that's right. You've taught me well.
I wanted to know so much more about you. I could have, and you could have known so much more about me.
I don't think there's anything to know, Doctor. I think you're just an empty vessel, a black hole.
Please, Mara, don't be rude. There's nothing that I do despise more than being rude.
Yeah, how about prison?
What do you mean? It looks like you're the one that's trapped.
Oh yeah? Do you think so?
Wait, what's that noise? Someone in the hallway.
Oh, really? Maybe it's the pizza delivery boy.
This is my private hallway. My elevator is private. It only goes to my penthouse.
Did I just hear someone say, police, open up?
Well. So you did call them. Perhaps I should get my hearing checked.
I didn't call them. My friend Pam did.
Your friend Pam, with the telephone phobia?
That's right.
So, the therapy finally took then.
Maybe it just took something like you trying to kill her best friend to help her out of it.
I told you that my therapy was effective. Well, they are pounding down the door now. I suppose this is goodbye.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mara.
Well, another psycho to add to the list then, huh, babe? I'm sure the next guy will be much better, don't worry. Yeah, well, we'll see about that. I just can't believe how naive and stupid I was to let that guy get into my head. Come on, Mara, don't beat yourself up too badly. It was his job to get into people's heads. Yeah, I guess you're right, but still, I feel like an idiot. Well, I'm sure your new psychiatrist can help out with that. Yeah, hopefully she can. So how are you doing with everything? Well, I'm not all the way there, but I'm making all of my appointments by phone now. That is so fantastic, Pam. I'm so proud of you. Well, I guess I couldn't have done it without you. You and Dr. Spector. So what do you think is going to happen to him? I guess he's already confessed to the Raspberry case, and there's at least 2 more they're questioning him about. And there was almost a 4th. Yeah. Well, I learned one thing through all this. What's that? Next time, take the stairs. Pam continued with her exposure therapy, and soon she was able to talk on the phone all the time and even approach strangers in public. Even though her team of therapists helped, she gave the credit to Dr. Spector and his raging psychosis. She claims that if she hadn't been forced to make that 911 call that day, she wouldn't have made the progress she's now made. Mara entered therapy for the trauma she endured with Dr. Spector. She's working on her fear of elevators, but is having difficulty trusting her psychiatrists. She quit her job at the firm to go back to school and is now working on her bachelor's in art therapy. She's now a complete vegan. Dr. Anton Spector was charged and convicted of the murder of Ben Raspail along with 4 others he later confessed to. He was given a life sentence to be served in the state hospital for the criminally insane.